Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us, we have the Realistic Portavision-60. This is an AM/FM TV band portable radio. You can find these selling on eBay right around 30 to 50 bucks. 30 gets you kind of a beat up one, 50 gets you kind of a mint one. So I'd spend the 50 and get a mint example. Something like this. Now, mine didn't cost a penny. Awesome. I received mine by David B. Thank you, sir, a supporter of the channel. He sent it to me, and I love this radio. It's a lot of fun. Even though I don't have the TV bands anymore, I can still enjoy the performance of the AM and FM bands. And the audio. Sounds fantastic. So, yeah. In this video, we'll do an evening medium wave band scan. See what we can pick up. Chicagoland area. Let's see what's up. We'll go over features. We'll do a size comparison. And then we'll start seeing what's on the medium wave band. Yeah, because it has a really neat 4-inch antenna in the inside, Ferrite. Just absolutely amazing radio. So we'll start looking at some features of the Portavision-60, model number 12-781. All right. So we'll go to the left-hand side. Got this cool textured back plastic, kind of a neat design, all 80-esque. This was built in August of 1986. There's a date code in there. I love 86. That was a cool year, right? A lot of neat things happened in 86. Chicago Bears win the Super Bowl. Yeah. It's awesome. There's a lot more too, but yeah, I'll focus on that. Super Bowl Shuffle. You guys remember that? Those who don't, search it. Super Bowl Shuffle, Chicago Bears. Yeah, you'll get a laugh. It's just like, what are they doing? Okay, so for this radio, really hard to read the dial. That's just, I guess, how they made it. You got to like tilt it a certain way, and those numbers come in nice and bright there, reflect nicely. Yeah, just got to have sun reflecting on it. So we have UHF on top there on our channels. You can see they go from a low of 14 and they go all the way up to 83, which is kind of cool. We got a TV2, a TV1 band. Then we have FM, 88 to 108. Then we have AM, and it's 530 to 1620, I think, printed on the back. And this goes to 1640 during the day, so not bad. Get a little extra station out of it. So 4-inch speaker, beautiful. Tuning knob on the front, love it. Nice smooth analog tuning, great experience. You know, if you don't have an analog tuner and you're really into that, you don't want to get away from the DSP stuff, definitely look into a Realistic radio. They're great. They tend to need minimal upkeep. That and GE are also very good. So some ideas for you. Tone control, mine's a little bit scratchy. This was hard to get deoxic in. It didn't really have much service area to get into. The volume pot did, so I was able to clean up the low end of the volume pot. So that's nice. But tone control typically is towards the high side because it's a low sounding speaker. I tend to like a little brighter tone, so that's usually where I keep it. Of course, volume on off control. We have, of course, which band we're on with an orange selector there. And on the side, we can change it. It says band selector. And you can see we're on the AM band, and we can just rotate this knob and it shows us where we're at. Very cool. Could you imagine back in the day listening to your favorite TV programs while you're working in the garage or, you know, out camping or something? That's pretty cool. So you don't have a TV with you, but you can still listen to the audio. Very awesome. And down here we have a selector for the battery or AC component of this radio. Yes, you can plug this radio in. It has its own built-in transformer and AC cord. Love it. Earphone, probably single ear only. That's how they used to do it back in the day. Yeah, 1980s. Sweet. Top of the radio, we have this really nice handle. Again, mint example. That's real metal, by the way, not plastic. I like that. We have our whip antenna, which is 27 inches. Does a great job. All right. Awesome. And then on the back, let's show you. Okay, flip it around this way here without hitting the camera. It has all our information on here. Shows us our frequency range, the model number, Portavision-60. There you go, if you can see all that. Runs on 4C batteries, which I'll show you. We have a do not open, which I did. I would have tried to clean the speaker cone because it's a little foggy, that chrome element to it. But I couldn't get to the speaker because the radio board's right on top of it, and it's like the dial string is all attached, and I didn't want to try to undo all that and then have a problem, so I kind of left it alone. But behind the battery door here, we got 4C batteries, and then we have our AC cord all wound up nicely. Gotta love it. So yeah, you can plug it in, and no RFI because you got a nice built-in transformer. Love it. There's no switching supply here. Not back in the day. So yeah, no, these are pretty plentiful on the eBay as well, which I was surprised. I'll have links below to you guys. Let's go do a quick size comparison, then we'll start cruising the band. CC Pocket, 11:14 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. But yeah, this is an AM FM weather alert, portable pocket radio. Beautiful. Love this little guy. Have it on my bench all the time. And tonight, we do get lost on the band, which we probably will. I have a frequency checker, the CC Skywave, also an amazing radio. This has everything, as you can see, AM, FM, weather, air, shortwave. Just a great little radio to have. Weather alert as well. Bandwidth controls, just a great little thing. And it does a great job. Headphones, sounds fantastic. I like it. Plug for the CC Skywave. But like I said, we'll probably be using that if I need help finding frequencies. And a deck of cards if you don't have those two radios. And who is that guy? Iron Man. Yeah, he's the man with the master plan. He loves Portavisions from Realistic Land. He likes to listen to his TV shows on demand. Iron Man. Analog is gone. And yeah, it's unfortunate. We don't have analog TV signals anymore in the US. But I don't know if there's anywhere else. But let's go ahead and turn this on. A little bit of static there still. I'm surprised. I did a lot of time on that. Not too bad though. Just move it a little bit. Cleans up. Alright. So we're at the bottom of the band here. Usually my weather detector area. You can pick up lightning strikes from far away on that low end of the band. Start tuning it. First station is going to be WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles to the north, 400 watts. So I have to turn the radio, because the antenna is right here, to face the station. Oh, I guess I was out of tune.
Would directly affect very few, if any, athletes. So I'm just complaining that we continue to make and introduce bills and try to pass
That's 540.
Things that affect very few people.
550. KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts. A little bit to the southwest.
Over 80 million My Pillows sold. 80 million. Now, Mike Lindell, My Pillow employees.
Nice smooth analog tuning, love it. 560 WIND Chicago.
History of their famous My Pillow. Just go to mypillow.com, click on the Sean Hannity Square. You get a queen size My Pillow for $19.98. Regular price $69.98. The king is at just $10.
Picking up quite a bit. Faint stations here.
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
Sure. How can we help?
I'd like to give you a little background, and then my specific question is about my two daughters and inheritance.
Okay, here's 620 WTMJ in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles, 10,000 watts.
I'm a trustee or successor trustee for a young lady who's 37 years old.
Very country music. CFCO 630, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles to the northeast, 6,000 watts at night.
This is my station. Say, hey Google, play Country 92.9 CFCO.
Nice.
She helps people through the record-breaking heat.
We do not want anybody having heat stroke. Water, food, cool time.
640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Warnings and advisories are in effect for several regions, including the Pacific Northwest, California, and parts.
Find my place in the shade and relax with a drink. Then, family dinner together, and I don't have to cook. There are so many options here.
Have all of this and more at
650.
Gaylord Opryland Resort. Your summer of more begins at GaylordOpryland.com. Military veterans and active duty service members. You could become a certified cyber warrior.
So WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles to the south. Of course, this radio can be pointed to the north as well.
Often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cybercrime. GI Bill, Skill Bridge, and other VA benefits are...
The comments that he's made over the weekend. Johnny Bench getting himself in a little bit of trouble for some of his own comments. Yeah, you heard that correctly, Johnny Bench. LeBron James is in the news.
670 The Score, WCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs.
A lot going on. Now, I got to mention this. If you want to find a bright spot for at least one of the running backs,
and one of sprint car's biggest races. The Victory Leaf Shats just one away from tying Steve Kinzer for the most overall in this iconic event. For the 13th time in his career, Shats earned a six-figure paycheck after pocketing $175,000 for the win.
I think it's just the adversity lately. I mean, we're not performing the way we want. And,
sounds nice on here. This speaker in person, wow. Audio is amazing. WLW 700, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Obviously, runs pretty damn good, so, you know, it's really...
Anyway, I thought there was a lot going on in that song.
Yeah.
So...
Another nice song.
Yeah.
Too bad we didn't get to...
Well, that's right. Little Walter Scott was just terrific. He was so good, and damn, he had to get murdered. Always.
720 WGN, Chicago.
You want July of 1966. Is that correct? All right. Oh, by the way, I should say, Brad in Geneva, call me back. You are the winner. Brad's call got dropped, and he called in and said, did anybody guess?
Okay, music there is CFZM 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles away. Nice.
Spitballs what would make air travel smoother at airports like Hartsfield-Jackson and more comfortable in coach. Along with the latest on the actors' strike and the impact on Georgia businesses. This morning from 5 to 9 a.m. on 95.5 WSB.
Call letters, WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 750. On 750, this is 630 miles.
Stand up together for all the inspiration. Together, we can stand up for our family.
Welcome back. This is the Ben Shapiro Show. So one of the things we've been told by a lot of Trump supporters is that the new sort of Trump Republican Party is isolationist.
Here's 760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles to the east.
Donald Trump doesn't actually say that. In fact, Donald Trump says, in some ways, the opposite. Now, when I say that the Trump issue set is not
And NASDAQ jumped 131.
Eli Lilly is seeking FDA approval for its Alzheimer's drug that has been shown.
Trump was deliberately asked about this by Maria Bartiromo over the weekend. He specifically asked.
So 770 is kind of weak coming in. I can barely make it out, which is WABC, New York, New York. Hopefully we'll get a better example of a New York station. There it is. It's mixing.
59 WBBM.
the Odyssey app.
Easy to get my news right on their app.
I stream it on the app.
At work.
I listen all day at work.
So WBBM Chicago 780.
Convenient and always there.
Chicago's news, traffic, and weather station.
Download the Odyssey app now.
1059 WBBM.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars.
They want to be part of a collective statement of, I'm here. They want to pick up their diploma, if you will.
CKLW 800, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles. Let's check with this.
Are we piling on in people criticizing Pierre Poilievre
There we go. Cool.
for having appeared in a picture with people who had perhaps controversial T-shirts? In this case, the shirts say "Leave."
They aren't able to determine who brought cocaine into the White House. Like they was everywhere.
Rising here in Texas that I have no explanation for how this can be justified in any way. And in my book I write about the death of it.
With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer.
I think this is 8:30. Yeah, because the other ones weren't coming in, so. Yep, it's 8:30.
River Energy and its 27-member owner cooperatives work together as a team too, by serving more than half of Minnesota.
Pulling in stronger, this radio.
Energy in a sustainable manner. Together, we
It's WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west.
Strike three called, and the Joe Riley.
They wanted to use it as a mechanism for future population, potential future population, depopulation, but also it was going to energize.
There are some storms to the southeast here. We're kind of WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. They're always getting rain. This is about 300 miles to the southeast.
The Cold War. Because later on,
Ground
the
zero.
Russians came up with a
Later, coast to coast.
We probably gave it to them because we needed the Cold War for future production of
Current time again.
You know,
126.
On that note, Carlo, listen to this. The Janet Yellen, who is the head of...
Dans un comedy club sans monter sur scène. Si j'arrive, tu sais, même d'un pays qu'on ne connaît pas, je vais dire, hey, je pourrais-tu faire un 5 minutes? Tu sais, partout, je suis incapable de ne pas monter.
Mais quand tu montes sur scène, c'est jamais pour
860, CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Northeast.
C'est de l'humour d'observation aussi. Mais tu observes des affaires dark que les autres
vraiment sombre.
Ouais.
Oui. Est-ce qu'un gag, c'est plus important qu'une carrière?
Moi, than a top running back. Like, that has nothing to do with going out there and winning a title. Is it the team's goal to win a
Sports Talk. Oh, it's 870 WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles to the south.
Just because something is going on doesn't make it right. That's also a matter of
Time for WCBS traffic and weather together on the 8s.
Construction crews are out this morning on I-95. The New England thruways. Make your way first in the Bronx, headed up to the Western County line, then farther up, approaching Playland, Parkway, Warrover. Then you're good in Connecticut from Greenwich right on up to Fairfield, but in Bridgeport, northbound side of I-95, with an accident. It was closed for a while. Now you've got only the right lane getting by, but at least it's open. The right lane open there, but exit 27 in Bridgeport. The Merritt is not bad.
So WCBS, New York, New York, 750 miles northeast.
Island, where there's some road work on the Northern State Parkway. It's a full shutdown eastbound from Route 110 to 231, so stay on the LIU there. The Southern State has some road work on it.
Why would you do such a stupid thing? Now, see, I can interview these people.
None of them will come on, but I would interview them. The fact that they call themselves no labels.
Here's WLS. This is Chicago, local. Go a little quicker here.
That's BlueChew.com, promo code ESPN to receive your first month free.
1000 WMVP, Chicago.
Visit to Seven Bridges Golf Club.
While best known for its challenging and rewarding daily fee golf with a private course field, Seven Bridges also offers the best setting in all the western suburbs.
A teenager, learning the lingo.
Enjoy their famous sunsets at the Dock Bar and Grill. Drop anchor, enjoy the breeze, savor their unparalleled service menu and cocktails.
Check us out.
Golf should be rewarding. At Seven Bridges, it is. Visit them at sevenbridgesgolfclub.com. Enter.
It is. 1,000. Okay, cool.
I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent.
1020 coming in clear. KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles, due east.
To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of State.
The Barnstable County Fair is a staple of Cape Cod, dating all the way back to 1844. It runs through next Sunday. In East Falmouth, Tim Dunn, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
Hollywood has a tandem strike for the first time in
Boston News Radio here at WBZ. Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. Yeah, these radios wake up nice. I mean, you could use a smaller CC pocket and even pick it up, probably. So, it's fun to be tuning in the evening. It's just nice audio, smooth tuning.
Union members joining WGA union strikers. From actors like Kevin Bacon in New York City. I just have to, There's more where that came from. 24/7 News Radio 1040 WHO.
Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles. WHO 1040.
Chance of showers starting late in the morning, a high of 78.
Went from 71 to 136.
16 states across the country are under air quality advisories and alerts. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
At 12:32, here's the latest from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement 24-hour traffic center. We do have some road work on the Jersey side, slowing things down on 42 northbound between 168 to Black Horse Pike and Blackwood Clementon Road. That takes out the two right lanes. The New Jersey Turnpike southbound near Interchange 3.
As you can tell, it's out east, KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Delays there. And then northbound right around Interchange 4 for Route 73 in Mount Laurel. The right lane is
music on 1070. Yeah, I should know this. I have it written down. So that's Madison, WTSO. And we got country music in this direction. Okay, cool. If I know what it is, I'll put a pop-up here. If I don't, we'll have to figure it out together. Mixing stations. It's always fun when you get 3 or 4 different stations on the same frequency. Especially in analog radio.
Doesn't it take a lot of time? Look at it this way, friend. If you can't do anything about it, worry won't change it. And if you can do something about it, work on it and don't worry. One more time. If you can't do anything about it,
1090.
Change it. If you can do something about it, work on it. Don't worry with it. Let's think about these things and defeat worry. Visit us at internationalgospelhour.com.
Okay.
Thanks for taking 60 seconds for the Savior, and have a good day.
As a combat wounded veteran.
So that's KAAY, Little Rock, Arkansas. That would make it some call letters. 570 miles.
And I'm a veteran. When I was in Iraq, our vehicle was hit.
Accolade you can receive, I feel, as a musician, so it's great.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more of Drake and all your favorite artists.
So here's WTAM 1100, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles.
No New Year's Day.
Carmichael attributed his melodic gift to his roots in jazz and his love of jazz pianists, which he got from his mother. To play ragtime and listen to them constantly. He told anyone who would listen.
KMOX 1120, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
As a teenager, he spent long
Verify.
hours in a black neighborhood called Bucktown, where outstanding jazz players often convene. American composer and author Alec Wilder described Carmichael as the most talented inventor.
If they do not
Okay, I think we're getting WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. Pretty interesting that we're getting music still the same. Must be a bumper music. Yeah, it must be bumper music for a show, I am guessing.
First Peter 2:21-25, we have a section
1160 local WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Chicago.
Peter in this epistle was rather effusive.
We're gonna zip up the band here in a little bit.
That the alien stuff is hitting critical mass. It's like all of a sudden the Speaker of the House.
WHAM, Rochester, New York, 1180, 545 miles.
Research about aliens. Okay, what are we seeing here? Are you following this at all?
Yeah, this is like
1200, I think, WRTO, Chicago. WPHT 1210, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles with a repeat of Coast to Coast from yesterday. Now I'm going to go all the way up to the top of the band.
spent researching $100 spent over the last 50 years. He sends in these FOIA requests. He just
to shadow box the Tucker Carlson on this. So, I mean, that's not exactly projecting strength, but when you get to the substance of it, yes, the Chinese and the Russians.
I came home, I started unplanned.
I think this is 1530 here. WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Devastating plays in all of sports. It's almost like a buzzer beater 3 at the end of a quarter on the long run. It's just
would he have at some point succumbed to the inevitable and watch the vice president sign the electoral documents?
Okay, this could be 1540.
And believe in history, he did a good job governing, but that's going to
Yep, there we go. KXEL coming in nice and clear. Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles to the west.
Al Gore could have done the same thing when he hung it up against Bush the Younger. He could have done it.
Music here, CHHA 1610, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. So we're almost done. I told you this radio only goes to 1640 during the day. That music there is KCJJ, the mighty, 1630, Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts at night. And 1640. I believe it's 1640. That might be Wisconsin. Let's just plug it in real quick, and then we're done. Oops. Yep, 1640. Cool. All right, we're done. Awesome. We'll go ahead and just turn this off. So there it is, the Portavision-60. What do you think, guys? Pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. The best part of it is it's got class, character. It's got this cool look to it. It has nostalgia with the TV bands. Hey, it's fun. I mean, even if you can't use them up there, you know, you turn it on. It's just all static. I mean, you ain't gonna find anything. I did. I went through, found some noise on UHF band, probably digital channels. But just a lot of fun. This radio is great. FM sounds good. Music sounds fantastic. Plug it in. You know, put it on your shelf. Enjoy, like I say, enjoy the smooth analog tuning on medium wave, AM. It's just amazing. Loving it. So definitely give me a like if you like this band scan. I enjoyed doing it. We got to hear quite a bit. Got to hear around the nation from my area. I do love living where I live for getting these stations. It's awesome. Portavision-60. Yeah, like I said, 30 to 50 bucks. Link below if you want to try to get one. Thank you again, David, for donating us to the channel. This is amazing. Just great support out there for this channel, and I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. And gals. There's actually gals that have donated in the past as well. So there's that. I'm happy for that. And of course, two, if you like realistic brand radios, I'm always on the lookout for something cool like this. I was looking at Portavisions before, but not this one. This is like the step up. Definitely subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of reviews of realistic radios and the Portavision line as well. I'm always, like I say, looking. And three, comment below what you think about this particular radio. Would you add it to your collection just because of its uniqueness? Even though you can't tune in the three bands, you only get your FM and AM, would you still want it? Let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.